Imagine stepping into a time machine, not to tour the flamboyant courts of kings or witness epic battles, but to marvel at the calculative brilliance of ancient mathematicians, the celestial genius of early astronomers, or the cutting-edge engineering behind 2,000-year-old computers. This journey is not just about honoring the past, it's about debunking the myth that ancient civilizations were primitive in scientific thought and invention. Let's start with something that sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi novel: the Antikythera Mechanism. Picture this, a corroded bronze artifact, resembling a mishmash of gears and dials encased in rock and recovered from a sunken ship near the Greek island of Antikythera over a century ago. Just around 100 BC, someone designed this device that could predict eclipses and keep track of celestial calendars. It's like having an ancient Greek Siri telling you when the next solar eclipse would be, years in advance. Initiatives to decode its full functionality and rebuild it using contemporary technology reveal the intricate understanding of mechanics possessed by our ancestors. Now, leap back to about 2000 BC to the sandy stretches of ancient Egypt, where the use of the reamed papyrus illustrates not only the Egyptians' proficiency in mathematics, but also their practical applications, such as in building and architecture. This document included methods for solving linear equations and calculating areas, which suggests that Egyptians were not just piling stones, but were precise architects who could doodle complex mathematical formulas on their papyrus notepads. They even had an approximation of pi by using the ratio of the circumference to the diameter of a circle, showcasing their indispensably accurate mathematical estimations needed for constructing their monumental pyramids. Moving over to the sparkling sands of ancient Babylon around 1200 BC, where astrologers also played the role of early scientists. The Babylonians began cataloging the stars and developed one of the first predictive models for planetary movements. Their understanding that celestial events like the rising of Venus followed a set pattern allowed them to create early almanacs and navigational aids for their society. This work laid the groundwork for future astronomical endeavors and underscores a pivotal transition from astrology to the empirical science of astronomy. Moreover, consider the Greek scholar Eratosthenes around 240 BC, who, using the differences in shadow lengths in different cities during the summer solstice, calculated the Earth's circumference with astonishing accuracy. Imagine him conducting what could be considered one of the earliest known forms of a scientific experiment, using simple sticks, shadows, and his knowledge of geometry. His result was only off by a few percent from the measurements we use today, a testament to the precision and ingenuity of ancient science. Not to neglect the medical field, around 3000 BC in Egypt, the Edwin Smith Papyrus outlined sophisticated medical practices. This document includes detailed surgical procedures for fixing fractures and wounds, indicating a systematic approach to medicine that respects empirical evidence. For example, honey's inclusion as a treatment reveals an ancient understanding of its antibacterial properties, predating modern antibiotics by millennia. Urban planning also showcases ancient ingenuity. Take Mohenjo-Daro in the Indus Valley, circa 2500 BC. This city was a model of modern city planning with its uniform, grid-like street layout, sophisticated drainage systems, and communal baths. The level of urban planning and infrastructure mirrors that of many modern cities, suggesting that our ancestors were not just building communities, but were master urban planners. Despite the flourishing of these ancient technologies and knowledge, many were lost due to cataclysms, wars, and famines. Furthermore, the lack of a robust global communication network meant that many of these ancient innovations could not be shared across civilizations, impacting the continuity and evolution of scientific knowledge. This exploration challenges the narrative that ancient civilizations were technologically and scientifically backward, and prompts a reflection on our modern achievements. Are we really that advanced, or are we just standing on the shoulders of ancient giants? As we delve into these ancient technologies, we invite our viewers to ponder the profound continuity of human curiosity and intellect, which has spanned the breadth of human history. This series will continue to uncover the legacies left behind by our ingenious ancestors, pushing us to not only recognize their contributions, but also to question what else might be buried, waiting to be rediscovered, and perhaps to inspire the next leap in our modern technological revolution.